Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. The Athletics are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Paul Blackburn will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Paulo Orlando.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 3rd, second baseman.
With Merrifield next to hit. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Two out, nobody on. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Lowry has a play, and the inning is over. KC down in order, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Nate Carnes gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Striding in, Coco Sullivan. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some offers mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Here's Jed Lowry now, head-to-head against Nate Carnes. He's got a 3 for 7 line. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First offering on its way. Grounded foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted into center field. Giving chase is Bonifacio. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Still no score. Digging in, Salvador Perez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
In is Jorge Soler, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Joyce is there. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and the Royals are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Ready with another 0-2. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Chris Davis. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Chris Davis.
Now the pitch. And right into the shift. Torres is there. And there's one down now.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon is there. 2 down.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Digging in, Matt Olson, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Bonifacio's under it. And that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So striding in, Alcides Escobar. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Michael King.
Digging in now, Michael King. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Left side. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit well on the ground to first. Lowry, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Standing in now, Ramon Torres, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Comes set, and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Torres, a 25-year-old, is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive, reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
Orlando, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Hit out towards second, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Royals leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting 8, designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Perez might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Powell.
Coming to the plate now, Boog Powell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Escobar ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping up to the plate, Whit Merrifield, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
To first, Olsen takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Down the first baseline. Olsen over to his left, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Soler, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Coco Sullivan back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Escobar, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Shed Lowry.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field, and there's the first hit of the game for the A's. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now batting, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Escobar on the move. He's got it on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio.
Center fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Here's a strike.
1-1. That's a strike.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, you can see that he was dialed in on his curve from the second he released it. He saw the spin, knew it was coming back over the plate, and just crushed it. He was tracking it all the way.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Michael King, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Escobar, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Olsen is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 16, Paulo Orlando.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-1. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Stepping in now, Ramon Torres. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. With Merrifield next to hit. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Ready with the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Howell's under it. And that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Royals lead it 3-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get